Dale digs down under. I'm digging down under me shed. Oh crap, that wasn't supposed to bloody happen. Trying to be artistic there, eh? And that bloody backfired. I'm going hell for leather at the moment. I'm trying to get all of this dirt out. Move this thing out of the way. So as you can see, this is all I got left, and I'm down to the 2.9 on the floor. I'm almost there, guys. I've got a decent chunk to take out. That's about 400 high, and pretty much half the dimensions of the area. I'm bloody stoked. Once I get all these buckets filled up, take a whole bunch of them out, try and get all this down to the floor tonight, because we've got rain on the way. To make sure it doesn't cave in, I want to get all of the shoring up, get it all braced in, all the way to the floor, and hopefully get a little bit of concrete down here. Get rid of all this mud in this area. As soon as I've got those jobs completed, I'll get ready to chop out that bit of timber. We're tunneling, guys. Oh, I'm so excited about that. So I got another 4 buckets filled up there. That took out that corner nice and neat. I've got to still drop that down to that level, but we're almost there. I'll clean out all this loose, put that in the last 3 of those buckets that I got there. Then I think I'm going to resort to those 40 litre buckets that I was using to begin with. If I can get all of this shoring in and get a concrete slab down, oh, well, this is going to be brilliant. During all of that digging out, I've knocked a whole bunch of stuff down into the sump. So this is exactly why I've put on this flange, because we can just unscrew it and then lift her out. And we're all good. Put her over there on the deck, out of the way. We can dig out all the stuff out of the bottom of the sump. So I got the sump all cleaned out. She's back down to a bare floor. Get the pump back in there. Thought I'd just throw this 2 metre piece of lumber in there. Timber, wood, whatever you want to call it, wherever you're from. Just to give you a bit of a gauge of how deep it is. And then, on top of that, bloody cool. Taking off some of the braces that hold up this end board and ready to slide it down. What's happening up the top? I've got the pole coming down for the shed, and that comes down into a footing. This 1300 board, it's being caught up on that, so it'll slide down nice and sweet. And then I'll be able to put the 1200 board that I've got up there, and that'll back me off 100 mil. That'll work out nicely. All right, let's slide it down. See how we go. Perfect. Oh, I haven't seen that dirt in a while. Look at that. Brown stuff. And some red stuff. Beautiful. Alright, that slid down really nicely. I'll pin that board back in there. I'll lift it back up so it mates up at the right height. And then we'll throw the other bit of board up. Looking bloody nice. These ones here, when I set it up, I made sure that they continued up past. And that way, when you put your board on top, it's got somewhere to land and you're good to go. Got the wall mainly back in, all the way up to the top. Got some of the corner bracing in and one of the little braces for the ladder prop. Got a heap more timber to put into this bloody thing. It's all sitting up the top there. We're pretty much ready to go for it though. I'll duck down and collect that bloody bucket out of the sump. That fell down there while we were working. It was a bit of fun. I was standing on it and quickly jumped off as she went. Didn't tip upside down. I'm bloody stoked with that. I've just got to get this part out here. It's about 300 mil high. I've only got 12 empty buckets. I'm not going to get that by any means with those 12. So I'll need to do another trip to the dump and then get rid of the rest of it. Oh, it's a little bit of work in this. It doesn't look like much, but geez, it'll take some digging. Let's get this smashed out.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need, what you need. We're broken, it's tragic.
I thought I just destroyed another phone, eh? My heart just sunk. So, this one here decided to bloody stop recording for some reason. Oh, I just went and dropped the phone in the drink, didn't I? Oh, bloody hell. I thought it was safe. I don't want to bring my phone down here to record anymore. I don't want to bring bloody anything down here to record. I don't know. I think what I'll do is I'll go up, I'll wrap this bloody thing up in a Glad wrap bag, and then I'll make it really tight against the screen. So if the footage is a little bit crappy from here on through this thing, that's why, but I'll try and work out why that thing turned off too. Oh guys, I'm peeking out, eh? Alright, I'll go and sort that stuff out, and then we'll keep digging. Whew. I think I've come up with a solution to the problem. If I wrap this thing in a bag or Glad wrap, it's going to ruin the audio, so I can't do that. So hopefully if this thing here keeps recording, then I can just put this up here on the shelf and just let it capture the audio and we'll be right. It's trying to get two different camera angles, but sorry guys, once this sump's covered over, we'll be able to do it. I can't afford another $600 for a phone. That's insane.
Maybe there's magic, believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness.
There's some of that volcanic rock I was talking about in my other video. That's coming off the surface down there, so it's a bit of basalt. I found some nice pieces of quartz. Another bit there. Suppose that whole rock face there looks pretty bloody cool. Glad I went to the effort. And you can see how it's tracking downhill into the bottom of the sump. It's following that seam that's behind the wall there now absolutely perfectly. And then when I'm looking at it, you can see these layers of the fine silt and these lines through it. So when sediment gets laid, it always gets laid horizontally. So for those lines to be there, those divides, that means that this was actually up that way at one stage. So it's either fallen over that way or it's fallen over that way as it's been pushed up and then weathered away and turned into a little stream. And then over time, it's had everything drop back down on top of it again. Bloody amazing. I'll be bloody long gone before anything like this ever happens to the top stuff. Right, that's bloody cool. Now, I know you didn't come here for a geology lesson, and a lot of you might not be even interested in this, but we do have something in common. We like tunnels and digging holes, so stick around, we'll get stuck back into digging. So I gave that bit down there a bit of a chip with the crowbar. No, she's solid rock from there. So, it's time to bring down the jackhammer. I think I've done pretty well, guys. I've dug this whole thing with 2 shovels and a crowbar. That's a bloody good effort. This little bit, say la vie.
So tell me, how will you believe? 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 So tell me, how will you believe?
That'll make life nice and bloody easy. Let's throw all that straight in buckets. A bit bloody noisy though. It is night time. Gotta watch I don't piss the neighbours off, you know. We're bloody there. We're all the way down 2.9, nice and square, all the way around the hole. All I've got to do now, load that bit there into buckets, probably about another 10 buckets worth. It's all clay, that stuff, so too bloody easy. And then I'm going to dump all of the water out of the sump and then clean it all out and get it ready. Last bit of digging I've got to do is shave all of this bit of wall down and then around the corner there. Once I've got all that shaved down, clean out the bottom of the sump area, set up some boxing, put the slab in, get some more timber in. I'm bloody there. Fantastic. It's a great moment, eh? It's a really great moment. So guys, remember, small knocks break bloody big rocks. See you next time.